Welcome back, y'all. Let's jump straight into part two. Here we go. So basically, um, me and her had like a few words. I really was trying, like, I really felt like I was meeting her halfway, and she was like, basically, like, no, like, this is it, whatever. So, I was really trying. I can't even, I do blame myself because yes, I should have been the person, I should have been myself from the beginning versus trying to be somebody she wanted me to be because I wanted to be with her son. But at the end of the day, I'm still with her son, and we going on 7 years of marriage and we're very happy. When I cut his people off for like 2-3 years, he was talking to them, but he wasn't talking to them like that, for the simple fact that I guess it was just it was a struggle. Like, it was something he was trying to balance, and it was a lot for him because this is something he never had to go through. And to be honest, it's something I never had to go through because to be honest, I feel like I am a likable person. I feel like a lot of people love me, but it's confusing. A confusing situation. Like, okay, what is it? Like, tell me. So, we she I got called so many words. The main word that stick with me till this day. I mean, I forgave her, but it just still stick with me because it's not true. But I mean, it was very hurtful. That's why I say words hurt. That's why sometimes I would laugh at you before I even how I say anything bad that I wish that I never said again later. So I mean, I got called unfit. I mean, I probably got called more behind my back. I don't know. But at the end of the day, dating somebody who in-laws don't care for you or don't like you, I feel like there's something that you can overcome. Long as you and your spouse can see eye to eye. And, at the end of the day, it's you and it's y'all. It's y'all. It's not your family. It's y'all. So if they don't want to agree with it or be with you guys, or they don't agree with what y'all got going on, but y'all are happy, be happy. Cut them off. Let them go. Because at the end of the day, guess what? If they really want to be in y'all life and they see that you guys are going to be happy regardless, they're going to make some type of way to come along and try to be there. So with that being said, eventually his parents did, like, they felt some type of way. They wanted us to, like, because when I would go home, no lie, I would go home and I would go see who I want to see. I'm not going to bring my kids to see you because you saying those your grandkids, because my kids do not know you as their grandparents because you're not there. So I mean, I just take it as, I don't care if you're family. If I'm not the one to make my kids reach out to you because they're children. You are an adult. If you really want to be in their life, whatever your differences is towards me, be there. I let my phone line be open. Call me. I hand the phone to them. But no, it was none of that. It was just like, okay, bye. But then it was like, oh, you keeping them away from us. Y'all come home. Y'all don't want to see us. It was never that. The thing was, I mean, y'all wasn't making the effort either. But again, like, when I tell you, this story can go on and on for like 4 or 5 videos. So with that being said, let me just tell you guys. So now it is 2020, and this has been going on since 2017. So it's now 2020, and where me and my mother-in-law stand right now, and I can actually say mother-in-law because I was definitely not calling her my mother-in-law. She was really getting called a monster-in-law, for real, and or nothing at all. But where me and her stand at now, I feel like we have a cordial relationship. It's to the point to where we actually had 2 other different conversations that was like so long, to where we talked forever, to where her phone died because we was talking for so long. And I just basically talked to her, like, I didn't hold back. Like, I just on the phone. I was just going, like, talking. I was just saying how I felt. I actually got her side of the story, how she took things. And the main thing about it is communication. She basically assumed stuff and I assumed stuff. And we just, instead of us communicating, talking, we just assume. And when we actually got in each other's face, it was like her anger was towards me, to where I would shut down, or I would just, because she used to come at me like with, oh, I look so small, I look sick. Like, it was just always like some type of negative energy I felt like that was coming at me, and I would shut down and be like, okay, what is her issue with me, whatever the case is. And I just was like, okay, I can't deal with her. Like, I pushed myself away, and basically it was just them assuming stuff, basically. And their assumptions led to us not having a relationship like we should have had. It's really so bad because I wanted to have a wedding and I wanted to have a wedding with family there. But at the point when I was actually planning for a wedding, I didn't even want them to be there. So it was no point in having a wedding for me to tell my husband, let's have a wedding, but your family can't come. Like that's wrong. So we decided not to have a wedding. To be honest, I really want to, but I just don't know how it would go now because things are still rocky. It's still not where I think it should be 100%, which I don't think it would ever get there. But I mean, we barely talk now, to be honest. I'll probably send pictures here and there to kids, or they'll text and ask how we doing. But other than that, I just feel like it is what it is. Like, if you have any other questions about my experiences, please ask. I promise you I can give you a video and I can go into more details as well. I just try to make this video stay in the range of what YouTube is asking me to do because I don't want to do a part 2, but I might have to. So, like I said, I really felt like an outsider. I didn't feel like I belonged. Now, I still don't feel like I belong a little, but I came to realize that if you want me in your life, I'm here. If you don't, guess what? I'm still going to be here with my husband regardless and my kids, and I'm going to accept whatever family decides to accept me, which there are some of his family that really accepted me for who I am, for what I do. Well, I don't do bad stuff. I mean, I just be dancing. I like to dance. I don't do bad stuff. So, I mean, they accepted me for me, my goofiness, my silliness, everything about me. Like, I don't have to basically put on a Barbie doll face or anything to show that I'm just different person because they're around, or just hiding who I really am. Like, they accepted me for the person that I am, like who I'm showing them up front. And I feel like I was showing that to his people at first, and then they just started like, you need to change, you need to do this, you need to do that. And I was like, okay, let me just change. And it wasn't me. So, I mean, now they getting me, and I mean, we talk, but I don't think they ready. They're not ready for me. I hate to say it that way, but I don't think, yeah, they can't. I guess they just not ready yet. And it's okay. So dating someone who in-laws do not accept you, or I feel like you can make it work. It just depends on you and your spouse. Me and my husband is making it work, and I am very proud of how far we have came, because to be honest, we could have been ended before we even got married. This was like our first year of marriage when all this stuff started happening. And now we going on year 7 in February. And I'm happy. And he's happy too. So, I mean, I feel like you can make it work. If the family don't want to be there, they don't have to be there. Because guess what? That is y'all life that y'all have to live. And it ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. So if they don't want to be a part of your life, guess what? They don't have to be. Because guess what? Life's going to keep going on. So they just going to be the ones missing out. I mean, they're going to be missing out on a lot. I mean, we have 2 children. To be honest, his parents didn't, I don't even think they even knew how old my kids was at first when they first started coming back around. Like, his mom was asking like how old they was, and my kids, they know. I tell them now, like, that's your dad parents, like that's your grandma and your grandpa. But being that they haven't been around, my daughter's 6. Yeah, she's 6 now. And being that they haven't really been around, she just say my dad's mom. Which, you know, I'm not about to keep correcting her because that's who she see her as. Like, if you haven't been there, I'm not going to make her call you something that she don't see you as. So just want to leave this message to let you guys know that anything can work if you let it. Yes, there are going to be some family that don't accept the lifestyle that you live, from an outside family coming in of your husband or your wife. But guess what? I mean, they're going to have to live with the life that you guys choose to live together. I mean, my husband, he knows me, and he knows what I used to do before we got married. He know I used to dance and all that stuff. He actually like it. So, I mean, hello. But, yeah, so we happy. We happy. Everybody happy. And that's all I got to say for right now. I don't have nothing else on my head because it took a lot for me to actually to sit here and want to talk about this now. It took a lot. And I'm glad I was able to, you know, at least share some of my experience, a little bit of it. But I got it out the way, and I'm proud of myself. So thank you guys for watching Life's Better with T. Bye.